1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch.
Number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Full count to Max Kepler. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in, Jonathan Schoop comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch. Yet if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
To 2-2 now. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Back for Minnesota. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
For the Orioles,
in now for the O's, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 the count. Now the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Polanco takes it in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Now batting, Trey Mancini, a base hit in his first trip.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And again a throw, and the runner back safely. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the first base.
Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Count remains 2-2. The 2-2. And there he goes towards second. And another foul ball. He'll try it again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down is in time as Castro got him. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Takes this the other way to right. Kepler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Orioles held in check there. Through 4, still tied, nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the stretch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Cordell. He tripled last time up.
Yeah, guys, that was the first triple of the year for him, and you got to believe it's not going to be his last. The way this guy can absolutely fly, any ball in the gap screams triple.
And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 1-0. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Grounded to the right. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Tanner Scott will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Gonzalez over at second. Cordell is over at first with 1 away. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Lays off 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
The bat, number 11. Short down.
Stepping up now, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Scott offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And it's 1-2. Second and third, 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. And this one gets away. Throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The left fielder, number
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Another 1-2 delivery. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Broxton's on his horse.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Polanco. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and a strike. Right side, but it's well foul. 1 out, nobody on. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Max Kepler, the next to grab the
The
bat.
right fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jonathan Scope.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Scope leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Line drive to center field. Broxton is there. 2 gone. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. So coming to the plate, Keon Broxton. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hot shot to third. Guerrero fields it cleanly. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, catcher.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted the other way to left center. Rosario is there. 1 away.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Kepler is there. 2 down. Into the box now, number one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Gibson comes set. 0-2 pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left. Number 52 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 52.
First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Misses down below the knees.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Cordell. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's set and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
That's a ball.
3-1.
3 balls. 1
Jorge Polanco waits on deck. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Polanco. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
0-1 count and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Castro leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out to center field.
Broxton's under it.
And that retires the side. Twins wind into the box. Trey Min. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Stepping in now, Dwight Smith Jr. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. This is pulled into right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Nunez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the base.
Now batting, center fielder, Dion.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess with the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Full count, 3-2 to Keon Broxton. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. A line shot to third base. Digging in, Chance Sisco. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Orioles set. Sean Gilmartin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
I'm sure. The boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
The count now at 2-1. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Full count now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Kepler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
1-1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second base.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Big swing by Scope now, and a ball traveling well to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Scope. Home run number 5 on the year as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
The first baseman, number 9.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And that misses 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Comes back with a dandy of a curveball there, and it's a full count, 3-2. Inside, he misses. Ball 4. Striding in once again, Jason Castro, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stewart is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, D'Lo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
This is flared right back over the mound. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. The 1-2. is laid off for ball 2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the big power bat of Mark Trumbo. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice rip.
The designated hitter,
Mike Morin enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Here comes the first pitch.
Minnesota.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Morin.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. The run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Sean Armstrong.
Leading off for the Twins, the center fielder, Ryan Cordell.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game, he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Now here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jorge Polanco.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Oh, and he misses it. And he's safe.
Now that designated.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Richard Blyer enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9. First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1, and all 3 runners on the move here. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Polanco, the runner at third. Torreyes at second with 2 gone. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at. Number 19 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 19.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The 0-2 once more. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Now batting.
In now, Renato Nunez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder Keon Broxton. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off happening.
Nunez at second. Mullins on at first with 2 down. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up.
Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
4-2 the final score tonight. Minnesota.
Inside the show. And now your host, Justin Allegri. Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting in the American was their 7th in a row. The Royals got 11 hits overall as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 6-5. The Cleveland Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 5-2. The Chicago White Sox smacked 15 team hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-2. The Bo Sox hit 3 long balls as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-1. The Angels went deep 4 times as they took down the visiting Mariners 6-4. The Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 5-3. The Houston Astros combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington